This is lesson 7.7, solving inequalities using multiplication or division. This is the same kind of lesson that we did with equations, except that now we are using inequalities as a symbol instead of equation or an equal to sign. So in this lesson, the difference is that we are going to be using the inequality sign, and then the other thing we are going to do is we are going to graph the inequality on a number line, just like the previous lesson. And make sure that you use a colored pencil or pen to make the arrow on the number line, or if you're using a regular pencil, then I want you to make the line very dark so that I can see it. Also, the other thing, and we've talked about this already in 7.6, is when you make a number line, you can just make it a couple numbers before and after. For example, x is greater than or equal to 14, then maybe you want to start from 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, maybe go up to 16 or so, and it is going to start at 14. So at 14 it is going to be a closed circle because of that. So at 14 a closed circle, it's greater than, so the arrow is going to the right, and so make it like that. Okay, all right, now let's move on to the lesson. The first part says to solve the inequality and then to graph the inequality. Let's go ahead and do it. B divided by 3 is greater than 6. How do I undo a division? I multiply to undo it. So multiplied by 3, make sure that you write it in the place of the numerator, or maybe this will help you. The same thing on the other side, multiply by 3. So 3 in the numerator, 3 in the denominator, cross out, becomes a 1b, or just a b, 1b or b is the same, is greater than 18. Now let's go ahead and plot it on the number line. I'm going to go with 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. At 18, it is a open circle, and we already know about it. So open circle at 18, greater than, so the arrow is to the right. Again, you don't have to make the arrow all the way till the end, till here. You don't have to make it till here. Just up to here is fine to show that that's how the arrow goes. Let's do the next one. 2w is less than 16. What's happening between the 2 and the w? Good, multiplication. So undo by dividing 2 on both sides. 2 in the numerator, 2 in the denominator gives you a w, or 1w. It's the same. Is less than 8. So w is less than 8. Let's go ahead and plot it. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So do you see that I still take few numbers before and few numbers after? That's how we do it. So at 8, so I know I have to start at 8, but since it's a less than, just a plain old less than, it's going to be an open circle, less than, so to the left. All right. Let's go ahead and work on 5 and 6. Again, this is something that I've shown in lesson 7.6 about that, about the fact that we always graph the variable. First, let's solve the inequality. It says 55 is greater than 11a. Okay, how do I undo the 11a? I undo the 11a. I'm just going to put it right there. Oops. I undo the 11a by dividing with 11 on both sides. So I am left with a, that's the greater than symbol. 55 divided by 11 is 5. So 5 is greater than a. Remember, we always have to graph the variable. That's what we are looking to graph. And if I have to graph it, a, what about a? What's the status of a? To say in plain words, a is less than 5. If you look, 5 is greater than a, or A is less than 5. So maybe this is what you want to think about when you're graphing. A is less than 5. Let's go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Less than 5. So open circle at 5 to the left, and we are done. So remember, you're always graphing the variable. The next one, 21, greater than or equal to g divided by 4. How do I undo the 4? Multiplied by 4, multiplied by 4 on both sides. The 4 and the 4 are cancelled. 84 is greater than or equal to g. So if I have to graph g, which is what I have to do because we are graphing the variable, I know that g is less than or equal to 84. The symbol just flips. So I'm going to start with 80 maybe here. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. I think that's good enough. So g is less than 84, less than or equal to, I'm sorry. So close circle at 84 going to the left. And that's all there is to it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. This one, they are asking us to write the word sentence as an inequality and then to solve. We've done plenty of these, so let's go ahead and see what it's all about. Q is divided by 14, or I'm sorry, Q divided by 14 is no less than. So that means what? And if you don't know, refer to your textbook to help you out. Greater than or equal to 4, because it's not less than 4, but can it be 4? Yes, and it has to be greater than 4. Let's go ahead and solve it. Q divided by 14 is greater than or equal to 4. How do I undo the 14? I have to multiply it on both sides. Again, remember, the 14 is written in the numerator times 14. Numerator, denominator cancel. Q is greater than or equal to 56. There you go. We've written the inequality and solved it. Let's move on to the next one. Product means to multiply. We all know that by now. Product of 21 and a number u, so 21 times u, is at most. So can it be 126? Yes. So it could be equal to 26. Can it be more? No. So it's less than or equal to 126. Let's go ahead and solve it. 21u equals 120, I'm sorry, is less than or equal to 126. Undo by dividing on both sides with 21. 21 in the numerator, in the denominator cancel out. U is less than or equal to 6. There we go. We're done. Let's move on to the last piece of this lesson, which is solving. We are going to solve story problems. So go ahead and read it to yourself. It says a wheelbarrow can carry up to 300 pounds of weight. Up to. So that's the key, 300 pounds of weight. Bag of soil weighs 20 pounds. They're asking us to write and solve an inequality to represent the number of bags it can carry. So this is my key, carry up to 300 pounds. So can I carry more than that? No. So it has to be less than 300 pounds. But can it be 300 pounds? Yes, because they are saying up to. So it has to be less than or equal to 300. Each bag weighs 20 pounds. Do I know how many bags? Not really. That's what I need to figure out. So that's my x. Here we go. We have our inequality. As simple as that, people. Because remember, all you have to do is sort of break it up, see what they're asking, and that's it, and figure it out. Okay. Let's solve it. 20x is less than or equal to 300. Now this is being multiplied, so we are going to undo it by dividing on both sides with 20. Numerator, denominator cancel out. X is less than or equal to, 2 goes, I can cross out the zeros in the end, 2 goes once, 2 goes 15 times. So x is less than or equal to 15. So we can carry up to 15 bags. So you can say that. You can carry up to 15 bags, or you can say that we can carry up to, we can carry less than or equal to 15 bags. So that's also you can, that also you can say we can carry less than or equal to 15 bags. So either way you can represent your answer. All right, go ahead, finish up. I'll see you next class.